Hello everyone, so today I'm going to show you what I bought at Dimensions 2016, which is a convention I attended last week. So yeah, let's start with Big Finish Audios. So for Big Finish Audios I bought the Cyberman box set for 25 quid, because the people at Big Finish said it was very good, and if I liked Cyberman I'd like this, and I do really like Cyberman, so yeah, well, they're very good in the 60s, they're kind of shit in the 80s new, but yeah. Um, so I'm looking forward to listening to that. Then I bought Doom Coalition 3, just because it's Paul McGann, and as you know, he's my favorite Doctor, so you can't really argue with some Paul McGann. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the fact that River Song is in all the stories, because I don't really like River Song at all. I quite despise her, actually. Um, but I mean, she was very annoying in Dark Eyes 2, so, and she's very annoying in the TV show, and I don't really like the way that they're doing a crossover between New Who and Classic Who, but hey, it's Paul McGann, you can't really argue with that. And I bought another box set, which is the Agents of Chaos, just because, I don't know, I'm not too fussed about it. The trailer's pretty good, but I really didn't like only the monsters that much, well, it's average, and yeah, so I don't know. I'll give it a listen at some point, but I don't know. I just bought it for just because I want to collect all the Big Finish audios and stuff. So it doesn't look too good, but it could be good. It's been getting good reviews, I think. And then I bought one that's slightly intriguing, which is the classic Doctor's New Monsters. I personally like the idea of this box set, but I don't really know because I don't like it that much, to be honest. I think it's a good idea, but I mean, I don't like the way that they're doing a sequel and stuff, and I don't get why the Sontarans are there. I mean, I'm looking forward to listening to the Paul McGann one, just because it's Paul McGann, but like, the Weeping Angel one's the only one that actually looks pretty, good, so, I don't know, the Sycorax one could be alright, I suppose, but yeah, it's been getting good reviews, so I suppose I don't know, give it a listen at some point soon. Um, And then that's it for box sets. Then I bought some standalone audios. I bought The Forsaken, signed by some guy, but I just bought a signed version of it for 5 quid because there's like this shop where they had signed audios. So I bought this one just because it looks pretty good. I bought some other early adventures as well. Right here, from the same shop. So there's the ISIS Network, again signed by some person. I just bought it because it was there for a fiver and it looks really good. So yeah, I did buy the Yes Men as well. They had like 5 copies of this for a fiver. But yeah, this looks really good. I'm really looking forward to listening to this. Yeah, I bought some out of print audios as well. I bought Shadow of the Scourge for 10 quid. I don't know, it looks alright. It's not supposed to be very good, but it looks alright. I mean, I've heard it's not very good. It's apparently based on like a Virgin New Adventure that was never made, and they adapted it to monthly range audio. I don't know, it could be alright, but I don't know. Benny Snow, I'm not a big fan of her, and I'm not a big fan of the Virgin New Adventures. Yeah, I like the Virgin Missing Adventures a lot, but the New Adventures, I don't know. Maybe because I've only read, well, never actually finished one. I've only started reading 2, and they weren't all that good, but I don't know. I suppose I'll give it a listen at some point. And then there's the Maltese Penguin, signed by Rob Sherman. He was really nice at the convention. So you pretty much buy some. And I mean, I bought this because this is the only Rob Sherman audio I don't have. So, yeah. I just bought this for a fiver and got it signed by him. He says it's his weakest story, but yeah, he was a very nice guy. So yeah, well that's still in print, but yeah. Then I bought the Fires of Vulcan again for 10 quid. They had it at like this. There was like the shop where they had some out of print audios and they had some figures and stuff as well. So yeah, this looks alright. I mean, the guy said in the shop that I didn't know if I should buy Dusk Breeding or this one. And so I asked him which one do you think I should buy, and he said both are very good, so I decided to buy both. Yeah. Um, and then I bought Cold It's, which I got signed by Sylvester McCoy, because there was like this guy who gave me a free signing ticket so I could get an extra thing signed. I don't really know why he did it. There was like this random guy who went up to me and was like, "Do you want a ticket for Sylvester McCoy?" And I was like, "Sure." So I just bought this and got it signed, just because why not? It's supposed to be very good and does really intrigue me. It does sound pretty good. And that's about it. There's, well, two more audios, I suppose. There's Legacy of Death, just because they had it for a fiver, and the Paradise Planet. They are apparently connected, so yeah, I'm not a big fan of the Fourth Doctor Adventures. I've listened to a fair amount, and I do own most of them, but not a big fan of that range. Saigon Hunt's decent, but apart from that, it's not my type of range. But fair, I mean, I can see why they're doing it. Yeah. So that's it for the Big Finish audios I bought. So for the books, right? So for the books I bought, the first book I bought is Last of the Gathering, because it was only like $2.75, so why not buy it? I mean, quite a good price for a Doctor Who book, I suppose. I mean, yeah, it does look alright. I think it's only like 1 penny on Amazon or something. So yeah, but still, it does look pretty good. The next one I bought was Transit. Again, this does look pretty good. It's not too rare. Again, $2.75. It does kind of intrigue me. The blurb does look very good. Yeah. So this is, I don't know. I've heard it's supposed to be quite good. That's always nice. Then the next book I bought, well, this isn't actually the next book I bought, but this is the next one I'm going to show you because was Managara for $8.75. So that's a decent price. I think it's like 12 quid on Amazon. It's a bit rare, but yeah. It's pretty intriguing about like fictional characters from the past coming alive and stuff. Um, that's sound pretty good. I do really like the cover. The cover's pretty damn good. Then we had a book exchange at Dimensions. Me, Dr. Fairba, and Pitch Skull Black, because they attended the convention as well. So we did have a book exchange, and the books I got there was I traded my spare copy of Ten Little Aliens for Empire of Glass for Dr. Fairba. This book looks pretty decent. It's not supposed to be all that good, but yeah, it looks alright. Then the Pitch Skull Black, I got Falls to Shadow, and I traded that for Instruments of Darkness, just because I hate the book so much, so I didn't really want to have it anymore, which is quite a thing. It's quite extreme, I know, but yeah, I hate Instruments of Darkness. So yeah, I got this. He loves it, so yeah, I'm gonna give it a read soon. He says it's very good, so yeah. Then I bought another book, and then we get to the nice stuff. I bought Sampa for £3, just because can't argue with that. And then here's the rare stuff, the really, really rare stuff. So amazing stuff. I bought Times Champion for £20. So it was on the Friday. I was just walking around and I was at this shop, and there was like this guy who I just met, Jeff Cummins, and unfortunately, I hadn't brought any of his books with me, the books he's signed the covers of. So I was like, I asked this guy in the bookshop, "Hey, do you have any fiction books?" Because the Hooray thing hadn't opened yet. It was quite early in the morning, and he was like, "No, we don't." And I was like, "Fair enough." I was just about to leave, but then I just saw the Times Champion, just like a pile of Times Champions lying there, and I just had to buy it because it's so rare, and it was only only 20 quid for this. And yeah, I told Dr. Forever, Mandessa and Monster, and Pitch Go Black about it as well, so they've all got copies now, which is pretty damn sweet. Anyways, and then there's another thing. I didn't technically buy this at Dimensions, but someone that was at Dimensions gave this to me because he wrote the book. Operation Hate. Richard Franklin gave this to me after Dimensions. Because at Dimensions, he was like really impressed that I was from Denmark. He was like, wow, you've traveled all the way from Denmark just to come here. And stuff. So, and I had a chat with him a few times, and then he gave me his email address, and I emailed him and told him what my email address was. No, my real address was. And then a few days after, this book arrived, signed by him as well, as you can see. Yeah. Yeah, so that's pretty damn cool. I've started reading it. I've read the first 50 pages. It's pretty good so far. Yeah, it is very good. He had to change the names of some of the characters just because of copyright. So the master is called Moriarty and Mike is called Martin and stuff. But I mean, you still know who it is, so you can still just kind of change the names inside your head and stuff. So yeah, that's all the books I got. So overall, I got Sampa, Empire of Glass, Managara, Times Champion. I've actually started reading this as well, but I just took a break when this arrived just so I could read this. This arrived as well. I got this as well, and then Times Champion, Falls the Shadow, Transit, and Last of the Gathering. So yeah. Anyways, so back to my figures. So this is it for the figures I bought. So I bought a spare Paul McGann figure, just because we can't get enough of Paul McGann. I mean, you could almost army build these. And then I bought technically the Enemies of the Third Doctor set. I ordered that on Forbidden Planet before Dimensions, but yeah. Then I bought the sort of Close of Access set, the same with the Enemies of the First Doctor as well. But yeah, then I bought the Second Doctor on Dalek, and there you go, the Enemies of the First Doctor collector set. I bought that just before Dimensions, but it arrived after Dimensions, so I'm just going to show it to you. And again, technically, I didn't actually buy the Chase set. I bought it in Newcastle, but I didn't buy it at Dimensions, but still going to show it to you. Yeah, then the First Doctor and Supreme Dalek. So that's it for the figures I bought around Dimensions. I know there isn't all that many, but there's actually quite a lot. But yeah, so that's it for the figures I bought. So that's it for yeah. Right, so that's it for me. This isn't the video type of video you'd normally see on my channel. I know. I'm more comfortable with recording videos like this, just my screen. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time for another video. So, bye everyone.